Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red subscribe button.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be sharing with you my latest accessory to my 4x5 large format camera, and that is the LomoGraflok Instant 4x5 bag. They call this the LomoGraflok because this will fit on any 4x5 with a Graflok bag. So this bag is designed to use the Instax Wide film by Fujifilm, and the Instax Wide film is the biggest of all the Instax film offerings, right? We have the Instax Mini, which is the smallest, followed by Instax Square, and then of course the biggest is Instax Wide. Although the Instax Wide film is smaller than a 4x5 film, I think this is the best that we can get at this moment, since Fujifilm stopped the peel apart FP film. So in this video, I will do the unboxing, do a test shoot, and at the end of this video, I will share with you my thoughts on this bag and whether is it necessary accessories that you should add on to your large format kit. Okay, so let's go. Alright, so I finally received my LomoGraflok 4x5 instant bag from LomoGraflok. This is part of a Kickstarter campaign. So shout out for my friend Kichun who allowed me to write on his order. So we order, I think, order of 3 so that we save on some shipping costs. So today I'm going to do the unboxing and also do a test shoot with this 4x5 instant bag, which use the Fujifilm Instax Wide film. So it's slightly smaller than 4x5, and let's see how this will work on the 4x5 camera, right? So this is how it come in, and let's open it up and take a look. Right, so the first thing we see is this black spacer. So you can see some note here. This is called the firm plane calibration and mask attachment, right? So this is the mask window here define the actual size of the Instax film, whereas a 4.5 about this size, right? So but Instax film will be of this window size. And this, so next we have a card, right? So this card just give you a QR code which you can scan to access the online menu of this bag, right? Okay. Next, some separation cardboard. Okay, and then this is the bag itself. Quite a thick bag. Okay. Next, or lastly, it's just a card showing some explanation why they put this together. I think it's nice that LomoGraflok invests in making this bag. I think the market needs such a product. And it's sad that it doesn't come from Fujifilm itself, but it's now left to all these third-party company to invest and find their own means and resources to make a product to support the Instax film. That's all for the box itself. Let's take a closer look on this bag itself. It's quite thick. What we see here is the on-off button, which also acts as a dark slide lock button. So if you lock this, then the dark slide cannot be pulled out, right? But once I unlock this, right, the dark slide can be pulled out, ready for shooting. And when I say on-off button, it's because that this bag actually needs 4 battery. This is the battery slot, right? So I will load 4 batteries in it. Right, so there's a marking here. This is negative and this is positive. So I suppose that these two will go in with the negative side facing out, and these two will go in with the positive side facing upwards. Right. So I hope we don't have to change these too often because this battery latch door seems to be flimsy. Okay, so once the battery is in, we can turn the bag on or off. So in this position where you can see the red means that the dark side is removable and the power is also on. Press this button, right, you can hear the ejection motor is being turned. So quite a straightforward setup. So below we have a tripod hole. Not sure when would we need this, but it's nice to have it. and of course this is the film compartment. Right, so I have already purchased the Instax Wide film in I think 2 months back, in preparation for the arrival of this bag. So this fresh film, it will expire on September 2022. So let me unload the pack and load it into the bag. Okay, so this is a 2 pack of 10. So I'll just take out 1 pack. Right, so loading instant pack is very simple. Just press down this latch and open up the bag. Okay, and you will see the yellow tab here. So this has to be aligned to the yellow tab on the film cartridge itself, and then just slide it in. Right. Okay. And now there's a film counter. I think it's saying it is 01. Right. So as usual, for Instax film, we need to first slide out the dark slide inside the film package itself. So I'm going to go ahead and press that. Right. So the dark slide is removed, and then the film cartridge inside is now ready for shooting. Right, I noticed a light here also, blue light. Okay, so turn it off again. Okay, so now it will be safe, the dark side can be removed. Okay, so I'm going to set up the camera for a shoot. So this is my 4x5 camera by Xiaomi. This is the 45N2, and this is where the ground glass is. Okay, let's take a look at the back, right? And the what we call the film calibration attachment. I just call it the spacer lah. But what it mainly does is that you can see that this is where the film is coming out, and you can see that it's also a distance away from the usual film plane. So usually our film plane is somewhere here, but now it's been offset by about 19.4 mm. So when we compose our shot, we need to have this spacer put in place so that where we focus will be the same distance where the film will be, right? So that is why we need a spacer, and this is pretty thick. When you look at the camera, just the spacer itself, alright, the spacer they have marked that this is the way to go in, insert this way in, so that it will go in nicely, and the area where the film is will be correct, right? So you just need to put it in under the ground glass, right? Of course, when this is all set up, you will be able to compose the area where the film will be exposed, right? And the issue comes here when, for my camera, the back cannot go in when the ground glass is in place, right? Because it's not able to lift up that much, right? For some camera, I understand it's possible to lift it up much higher. So what we need to do for this kind of camera is that we need to remove the ground glass, right? Okay, and when we are ready to shoot after composing, just put the back in place and then lock it, right? And then from there we can do our shoot, right? So this is how we will do it. Hi guys, thank you for watching to this part of the video. As you can see, I did the test shot and able to get some good results. I choose to shoot in like a home studio where I can control the lighting. Because the Instax Wide film is kind of, the latitude is kind of narrow. So if you are shooting outdoor and your scene is contrasty, that means you have an area of very bright light and an area that is in shadows. You are likely to sacrifice one or the other, right? So whereas shooting in the home studio using strobe, using studio light, and I am able to control the lighting condition much better, and I got pretty good result. I mean, while the Instax film is pretty good, somehow I feel that the camera made by Fujifilm did not really show the capability of the Instax film. Mainly because of the camera itself. A lot of them are autofocus, or the lens on the camera itself is not as good as a large format camera lens. So I'm quite happy with the result. I think the bag is pretty well designed. I like there is a dark slide lock, which is also a power switch, and the way that we eject the film is quite smooth. The only thing is, for my Chamonix 4x5 camera, I can't simply slot in the back. I need to remove the ground glass frame, and I find it a bit painful on that part because every time I focus, the ground glass frame is pretty easy to remove, but it will still need some effort. And in one of my test shots, I think I accidentally moved the camera when I removed the ground glass frame and put in the back, and the image turned out to be out of focus. Of course, one advantage of removing the ground glass is that I don't really have to remove the back to eject the film. There's nothing blocking it, so I can eject the film while the back is attached to the camera. So if you need to take like 2 shots of the same scene, so I can actually do that quite easy. Shoot, eject, shoot again, eject, right? Would I recommend this bag? I would say so. I mean, if you are especially if you are a portrait shooter, you do a lot of portrait shots, and you shoot mainly in the studio, I would strongly recommend you get this. This day we don't really have other solution for 4x5 instant film. So I think the Instax Wide film, which is easily available, would be a good choice. For those who are shooting landscape, I would say that it's not really that helpful, although it's still nice to be able to have the photo taken and maybe give it to somebody on the spot, right? I would say that other than the Fujifilm FP film, which is no longer in production, the Instax Wide, the quality is actually very good. And coupled with a large format lens, I think we very vibrant, very sharp Instax Wide photos, quite different from those that you take with the Instax Wide cameras, right? I believe you already can order this LomoGraflok bag on the LomoGraphy website. So do check out their website if you are thinking of buying one. Okay. Once again, thank you for watching this video. If you have any thoughts, do leave it in the comment section below and I will get back to you. What I may do is I may do a few more videos on this bag, some creative shoot and all that. So do watch out for them, and do take care, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye. Hi guys, we have come to the end of this video. Please like it, share it, and finally do subscribe to my channel, and I see you at my next video. Take care. Bye.